Hello, my dear students. In this session, we are going to consider Boards Paper 2015. In this paper, like you can see, there are three partners, Xavier, Yusuf, and Jaman. Shortly, you can say X, Y, and Z. And their profit sharing ratio 4:3:2. As in 1st April 2014, their balance sheet was as below. All are known terms. Syndicators, the three partner capital, cassette bank debtors, some provision is there also for doubtful purposes that all the debtors are not good debtors. This portion is good to 9400 so far on the date of balance sheet. Now after that stock was 48,000, plant and machinery 51,000, land and building 1,50,000. Both the side of the assets and liability 3,11,400, 3,11,400. Now issue had been suffering from ill health and thus he gave a notice for retirement. The notice is 1st April 2014 on the other terms and conditions are as below here on the date of retirement. As land building appreciated means increase by 10%. Provision for doubtful debt no longer necessary. Here it is a good for the partnership firm that all the debtors now converted to the good debtors, all are came to give the prices. So all are good debtors, no provision are required, no doubt are there, so therefore no provision. So that way the provision for bad and doubtful no longer is required. The stock is appreciated by 20%. Here there is another, the stock value increases, market price here increases, maybe high demand is there, so therefore that stock value increases 20%. There is 1/5 amount increases. So there is a third instruction. Now after that the goodwill of the firm was fixed 54,000. No need to calculate the value of goodwill, already given. The valuer came and valuer valued the goodwill and total value of goodwill, that is 54,000. That is the entire firm and we know how to treat the goodwill. What is the treatment? Now first we calculate the retiring partners here. After that amount will have to compensate by the remaining partner in their gaining ratio. If no separate new provided, separately new provided, then we will cancel the retiring and that will be new, that will be gaining. But if separate new provided, then you have to calculate by using the formula gaining ratio equals to new ratio minus old ratio, opposite of sacrifice. Now here this amount like returning partners here the same be adjusted. Like regarding the goodwill 54,000, we know if this information not mentioned, then also the same way you have to do. The issue of shares are the same, like that from the goodwill 54,000 issue of share you have to calculate and that will be adjusted to the remaining partner, that is Xavier and Shaman, that is X and Z, and who are going to share in profit, that is future profit sharing ratio 2:1. So this is the new ratio provided. So as per rule we have to calculate gaining ratio NR minus over the last information, the adjustment of capital, so that is excluded from present syllabus. We are not going to consider this part. So this is ultimately up to 4 adjustment 4 we have to consider, and in this question like you have to prepare revaluation account and only partners capital account. No new balance sheet is being asked. So learners should notice that type of information. Information part is very important. That if some learner thought that I know open revaluation, I know partners capital, and I know how to open balance sheet, and like that way everything unnecessarily do, then no extra mark will be given for that. So according to the instruction, the solution you have to do. So that is the instruction part. That part we should read very carefully. Otherwise, the unnecessary time will waste and no extra marks will be given for extra unnecessary work. So new balance sheet in this case is not asked, so not required to prepare the new balance sheet. Now if someone prepared, so that is their that learner fault. So only 2 things required here, and it is therefore the solution will be a little bit short comparatively other year problem. Only revaluation and partners capital. But the working you have to do here in this case is this part, and this type of working already you have done. So once we can go directly the working part, that gaining ratio, how it is calculated. Middle one partner like Y issue of retired. So first you see the working part. This is the working part. Very important, that part, working notes here. Gaining ratio equals to new ratio minus old ratio. The new ratio, it is provided 2:1. So like x 2/3 and y 1/3. 2:1 means 2/3 and 1/3. So this is the new ratio, and that was the old ratio. Old ratio, it was provided 4:3:2. Once you can check that old ratio. Here it is mentioned already. Yes, 4:3:2. This is the old ratio. So 4/9 JVR, ratio 3/9 and German 2/9. So X, Y, Z ratio, old ratio 4/9, 3/9, 2/9. Now issue retiring partner. So X and Z 4/9, 2/9, that is a old ratio. So therefore here when you are calculating this like gaining ratio, that is the new ratio and that was the old ratio. 2/3 minus 4/9, it is coming after calculating 2/9. Here German also 1/3, new ratio minus old ratio 2/9. Here also coming 1/9. So 2:1. So ultimately in these cases, it is exceptional cases, sometimes can come the same way. The new ratio it is coming, it is converted to gaining ratio. Here also new ratio provided in this question 2:1, that one returned back as a gaining ratio, but we have to verify by calculating the gaining ratio using this formula when separate new ratio provided. Now we got the new ratio. Now we have to calculate the goodwill, that is retiring partner's share of goodwill. Enter amount of goodwill, total farm goodwill 54,000. Out of that retiring partner's share, that is old share 3/9. So it is coming 18,000. Issue of share of goodwill 18,000, and that 18,000 will bear by the remaining partner. Both the partner in this case is gain here. So both the partner have to compensate. So here as per this ratio, like X amount came here 12,000 and Z amount came 6,000. So ultimately we got like the information, first retiring partner's share and who will pay how much to him. So X will pay 12,000 and Z will pay 6,000. X capital account debit, Z capital account debit to Y capital account. That will be the treatment. We know the treatment. Now we'll come to the solution. First, opening revaluation account, land and building value increases 15,000 by land and building. As per the information here, it is there that by 10%. So 1,50,000, thereupon 10%, it is coming 15,000. When asset value increase, we will put on the credit side of revaluation by land and building appreciated, increase or enhance 15,000. Provision for doubtful debt, we have to cancel, no more required. So by provision for doubtful debt, the stock value also increases. So therefore by stock 9600. So all are posted on the credit side. So therefore we can say it is a profit on revaluation 25,650, and that will be distributed to the old partner under old ratio, always old partner. So here old means including retiring. This partner is retiring partner, but he will take that without taking the share of profit on revaluation. The retiring partner will own retired. So therefore we have to give the revaluation profit as well as other benefit also. So this is the thing, like here profit on revaluation, which is distributed among three partners. Now we'll come to the next respective ledger, that is partners capital account, and we'll come to know how much amount to be paid to the retiring partners. Here this is the partners capital account opening balance by balance BD 1,20,000, 90,000, 60,000. Also you can check that here it is amount same or not. Yes, 1,20,000, 90,000, 60,000. X capital, Y capital, Z capital. No unlisted profit are there. So therefore only opening balance of capital and revaluation profit as well as goodwill part. So very simple here, only three adjustment. So by balance BD 1,20,000, 90,000, 60,000. Opening balance we know. Opening balance we have to write buy side. Profit on revaluation we have to as profit. So therefore buy side. Already got the profit here. This is the 11,400, 8,550, 5,700. So that amount we have posted here on the credit side by revaluation. And the three partner, and this part related to the goodwill by remaining partner by X and Z, and X amount 12,000 means X will give to issue 12,000, and Z will give to issue, that is 6,000. So that is enter 18,000 benefit, that is his share of goodwill value he got from these two remaining partner. And reverse contraposting, we have to put on respective X column and Z column to issue. So actually remaining partners to retiring partner, that is X capital, Z capital to issue capital, 12,000 and 6,000. The amount 12,000 X column and 6,000 Z column, because they are compensating, they are giving the benefit, so therefore their posting will come on the reverse side. Their capital will decrease because they are not investing further cash for making payment of goodwill value. It is just capital adjustment shortly. Ultimately, debit side, if you put any amount, that does mean that capital decreases. So X capital decreases by rupees 12 and Z capital decreases by rupees 6,000. After that, we will calculate, that is retiring partner total benefit 1,16,550. The same amount will transfer to his loan account, the issue loan, 1,16,550, and this too, that is present balance, like 1,19,400, 59,700. This side first will add 131400. Out of that, this 12,000 will be deducted. So 400, it is a present balance. Here also same way, 65700 minus 6,000, 59,700 came. So this part goes to the new balance sheet. This part goes to the new balance sheet. But in this question here, no new balance sheet is required. So here is the solution, and like open revaluation account, open partners capital account, but that working part is essential. Working part we have to do. Without working part calculation we cannot complete, and if any learner solve without working, full marks will not be given, because working purposes separate marks allotment is there. So this is a simple easy one problem. So here we are in the year 2015, more 4 year being left. Let's see that which year a retirement problem came. In subsequent class we will consider respective year. Now we are going to conclude this session, board paper 2015, and the problem and its solution. Thank you. That's all.